So hi everyone, welcome to part 3, final part of the video series looking at the PGCert. And in this one we're just going to talk about how you can actually get onto the course and what your next steps will be if you want to come and you want to join us when the course starts in September. So we actually have quite different entry requirements for typical courses. Because we're a staff training provision, actually your employment within BIM Institute or the BIM group, that is the only entry requirement that we hold. We do ask that you have regular teaching, so if you're not currently in a teaching role within BIM, we ask that you do need to have a conversation with your line manager and agree a way to get some regular classroom practice going on. Actually, a degree isn't necessary. Obviously it's fine if you have it, and it'll probably stand you in good stead for some of the academic writing of the course, but the nature of your employment at BIM means that you qualify due to your professional experience. So we trust your capacity to be a subject expert, and we trust your ability and your experiences where you've been learning on the job from that profession, right? So the way the entry works is that each college management team puts forward their group for the PGCert each year. So if you want to be on the course, you just need to make sure that you're on that list that gets put forward. Again, thinking about the cost of taking the PGCert, we're slightly different from usual provision. Typically, our PGCert would cost £5,500 or £11,000 for non-EU students for each year of study. And the fantastic thing with that, right, is that BIM Institute actually pays your entire course fee up front. It's part of your staff training, it's part of your development, and they're paying for you to take a really high level course. You might need to purchase some additional books or some stationery for your studies, for your research, although we do aim to provide all of the core and usually the additional reading texts as well within BIM's EBSCO library. So this is kind of just if you want a physical book, or if you want more easy or regular access, you might want to kind of pick and choose the things that you buy for yourself. And then finally, if you miss or can't make one of the workshops of the year, you might be able to make one at another college. And in that case, I think there are actually different rules for this depending on the college. So check with your line manager. In some cases, I've been aware of BIM paying for your travel costs, and in others, especially with BIM Berlin, that might not be quite so possible. We also talked a little bit earlier about Advance HE. This is the professional body, used to be known as the Higher Education Academy, and as part of your PGCert, you actually finish the course both with a master's level qualification and with fellowship of Advance HE. So, as I said, passing the PGCert in of itself actually gets you fellowship, right? So this is, as I said, the badge of professionalism for teachers within higher education, and you don't need to do any other kind of wraparound portfolio or qualification. We're linked by academic credit. So Advance HE trusts the academic integrity of our course, and that we're teaching and giving you the learning opportunities that they deem to be of a professional and kind of industry standard. Now, this is only relevant if you teach in HE. So if you have teaching at level 2 and level 3 and you don't do anything in undergraduate, unfortunately you can't get your fellowship. So this might be something you want to talk to your line manager about if you really want to make sure you get your fellowship. And again, this is fully paid for, but it would usually cost £400 to do independently. If you want to find out a little bit more about fellowship, you can go and you can look at the HEA Academy website and see what this means and how it gets processed. But as you go through the course, there'll be more than enough opportunities to explore what a fellowship and what professionalism means for you. So if that all sounds great, you're up for investing in your development, you're able to make the time commitments that we spoke about earlier, then your next step really is just to get in contact with your local college management team, discuss with them doing the PGCert, give them your intention to study, and then they'll give their lists for their PGCert groups to us. Once we receive them, we'll then send you individually an application form, full term and session dates for next academic year, and any other kind of useful course information for you to have a read. Now, I should say the application form, we're not going to kind of judge and disregard those. It's not another kind of assessment process. The application form is there so that we get correct contact information for you, and because having the correct details, that's what gets you signed up to BIM's system, to the Moodle page. It allows you to submit your assessments, and it will also get you access to Sussex University's online library, which is fantastic. So once you've done that, you've given in your form, then BIM Admissions will take the process from there and get you all ready to start. And if you do all of that, then we'll just look forward to seeing you in September. If you do have any remaining questions or thoughts, please get in contact with us. As I said, any relevant questions about the curriculum, whether the PGCert is right for your role, your own development, please get in contact with me at jerrylewis@bim.co.uk. And then any questions about the admission process or the timing of dates, then Chris Jones is your man for that. Okay, that's it for now. Take care.